Hi, I'm Nathaniel Klein from the Northeast Ohio Media Group, and I spoke with coaches and players from the Senate Athletic League about who's going to be the next Cardale Jones. Now, Cardale Jones plays quarterback for the Ohio State Buckeyes, so we wanted to find out who's going to be the next breakthrough athlete. Here's what they had to say.
He's a good leader.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. He's a two-way player. He's also safety on defense. He's a quarterback of the defense as well. And then our punter, kickoff, is just a guy that just doesn't come off the field. So that's one of the reasons. And this year, I think he's really going to have a breakout year. Last year, he took over at quarterback when we needed somebody. Is he really a quarterback? No. But he's just one of those guys that's a leader. Anything you need, if we needed an offensive lineman, he would have stepped in. So in this year, I think with a year under his belt at quarterback, this is going to be a breakout year for him.
I agree with Kavion. These two guys are going to they're going to make a lot of noise this year. But Keon has another motor. You know, you look at him, you know, you might say he's undersized for a middle linebacker. Doesn't mean anything. He is his attitude. That's the type of guy that you want playing middle linebacker. Not afraid to take on any blocks, not afraid to make any tackles. He was one of our leading tacklers. As a matter of fact, if I look at our stats right, he might have been the leading tackler last year. And, you know, didn't get that much of attention. But, you know, people want to know about him this year.
Darquell Wells, we call him DQ. DQ is the life of the party. DQ is, you know, he's a very active kid, you know what I'm saying, but he's actually one of the fastest kids in the Senate. And kid works hard, you know, he has a good heart. He wants to do well for East Tech, so I can see this being a breakout year for him.
Deron Pryor, he actually plays for Whitney M. Young. He's a warrior. He's been in the program for 3 years. He's been a leader. He's been a quarterback. He's been a wide receiver. He's been a linebacker. He's been a defensive end. He's just been the heart and soul and has given a lot of motivation to our team. And he's a big-time player, so I've taken the responsibility of taking him away from quarterback and putting him on the field for his senior year so he can show some of his talents.
No, we probably have several guys. I mean, as you see, they all chose themselves. But I probably would choose Marcus Drish because of the lack of play he had last year. You know, he was injured early. And I think that he understands and believes that, you know, you can't take anything for granted. Mm-hmm. You know, so he's like a rookie, starting all over with no experience, and I think he want to be able to prove that if he's showing great leadership so far, you know, during the off season and during the season, and you know, I think he feels that the whole team have to carry the whole team, and he want to be able to prove that he can be that quality quarterback and quality leader for Glenville High School.
I seen Ralph Davis and Brian West, and they were very interesting to me. You know, Ralph Davis, receiver for Glenville, Brian West, an upcoming sophomore, and just, you know, seeing the speed, the athleticism that they have, I feel like they're really going to have a breakout season.
The first person that I think about is Charles Hartson. He's actually our quarterback. He only played approximately a half season last year, but he led, he was like second in the team in all-purpose yards. He's a multi-threat player, great speed. He is a game changer, and I see him as being that type of person breaking out in the Senate this year.
Mike Moore is actually sitting right next to me here. My tight end from JFK High School, also played defensive tackle, defensive end. And the reason why I put him as the breakthrough player of the year, last year he got injured early, so it was hard for him to bounce back for the rest of the season. He kept on having ankle injuries, but all the work and all the hard times and everything like that he put in the off season, I think that he'll be that breakthrough player.
Well, I like Andre Starks from John Marshall High School as a running back. He kind of reminds me of Eric Dickerson when he was younger. About 6'1", runs hard, muscular.
He's a high motor kid, which we love. He doesn't stop. He plays both sides of the ball. You know he's in the weight room. He's a multi-sport athlete. He's what you want. He looks a very coachable kid who's always going to give you everything he has on the field.